we're sorry that we like admitted you and then kicked you out again.
No, it's all good. It's too
Sorry,
early.
sorry. Come on, it's like 6. It's 4 p.m. there.
It's
5.
5 already.
5. Awesome. Great. Oh, you decided to turn on your camera.
Yeah. My ghetto green screen.
What's a green screen?
It's a yoga mat. A green yoga mat.
That's cool. Okay, cool. We've got Stefan from Germany. Welcome. Ying, you ready?
Yep.
Ready?
All right.
Okay. Should we wait for a couple more? Let's begin.
I think we can begin, and then people can slowly join us.
Okay. Cool. All right. Great. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. A huge happy Friday to all of you. Marie here from International. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me good? If you can hear me good, can you just give me a thumbs up? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. The WYRED party bus has finally arrived. I hope that you guys are doing great. You had a good week. If not, then congratulations, you survived one more week of 2020. Just a couple of things to just let you know as you join the session and as we kick off this WYRED weekend of inspiration. I just want to let you know that first, we did not expect this many people to like sign up. There are 930 seats that were booked, and then there are, I think, almost like over 40 people who's going to be joining us for the welcome party as well. So we're like, this morning, Ying and I said like, shucks, man, we got to get our shit together because a lot of people signed up. So we started rehearsing. So thank you for pushing us. The sessions that we are running and WYRED will be recorded, and they're going to also be live streamed on YouTube. And this is really so that we can sprinkle the world with inspiration and wisdom. And that we can do that together as well. So if you don't wish to be identified, that's also perfectly okay. You just need to turn off your camera, and then you can also rename yourself as a full stop. Over on YouTube, actually, they'll only be seeing the person who's speaking. So now that I'm speaking, they'll only be seeing me. So yeah, unless you like raise your hand and you ask a question, then you'll show up on the live stream. Okay. And we know how Zoom works. Sometimes you might have disconnections, or sometimes tech gets a little bit funky. So we're here to support you. We've got 2 tech angels to help you out. So Angel Love, who is named as Zero Tech. And then you will also have me throughout your 3 days to help you out. So there's 3 ways to contact us. You can either DM us, or you can email us at wiredconnect@gmail.com, or you can live chat with us on Facebook Messenger by going to just the link in your email, or you can just find, send us a message with our international Facebook page. All right. If you have any questions, raise your hand, raise your hand, or just post it down in the chat below, and we'll do our best to address your questions. So we know that there's so many of you calling from all over the world. We've got a couple of you from Germany. Martine, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, from the Netherlands. I'm in Singapore, so where are all of you from? If you could just maybe type it down in the chat, and also what time it is in your city, so that we can practice a little bit of time zone empathy. I know some of you woke up really early to be part of us. Some of you are giving up lunchtime also to just be here with us to kick off WYRED. So we're so grateful. South Dakota, 4 a.m. Philippines, 5:05. Montreal, Canada, 5 a.m. I feel like I am announcing a beauty pageant. Malden, UK, 10:06. Sane from Singapore. Hey, Sane. Glasgow, Scotland. Amazing. We've got people from all across the world. And this is what makes WYRED so beautiful. with so many of you from all over, we are able to just really connect, make new connections. And that's why we started Wired, that even in a pandemic with a physically distant world, we're not going to let that stop us from connecting and living from a place of purpose, from living from our why. And now that we can also help to support each other as we do so. And that's really also how the community started and how Wired came to be. You might have seen around on your emails or on social media about this group of people called the International, that starts with a Y, and you see Y everywhere. So who are these people and what does International stand for? Well, International is a bunch of people who met at a couple of Simon Sinek Inspire You classes. And in the middle of the pandemic, we were all finding our whys, we were refining it, and we came together to support each other to live from our whys. And that's why we are International with a Y, and you see Y everywhere, because really, it's in everything that we do. We start and we end with our why. And our why for International is to be able to connect people who inspire and empower so that together we can create a better world. And by connecting with all of you, people who inspire and empower, I'm sure that we're going to be able to create a better world. And 2.5 months ago, without having met each other, so no one in International has physically met with one another. 2.5 months ago, we had this crazy idea that, let's have a place where we could share our world with the world, and a place where everybody could meet up, no matter where they're from. So it was a crazy idea by people who never met, and we were pretty broke. So we're like, let's still do it, and let's see how we go. If we fail, it's fine. We'll give our best, and people living from their whys, that's worth fighting for. So we did just that, and 2.5 months later, I am very proud to share with all of you that we still have not met. We are still crazy. And we are still broke. But now we have all of you here, and we're able to share the journey with you, and we're still going to be able to have a great time, to be inspired to live our lives. So, and I really could not think of a better person to share with you, Wired from her perspective, and also the seed that she planted and how she came about to plant the seed of Wired. None other than my older sister, who has a friend who's turned into an older sister. I call her Jie, which is older sister in Chinese. Jie Ying, who is based in New York, and she is the brainchild. She's the one who came up with this idea and then pushed for it, and now we have this opportunity to connect with one another. So Ying, over to you.
Thank you, Angel Marie, and welcome everybody from all around the world. I think we have most of the continent covered, and we are very grateful that you're joining us from your morning, evening, afternoon, and spending some time with us this weekend. And the idea of WIRE, it really was from an epiphany of a shower, honest story, true story. So what happened was, one day I was having a conversation with a friend about our international community, and we call our community member WIRE, so the letter Y and ER. And I was raving about wires with him. And then he asked me a very strange question, and laughing. He was like, "Why are you calling your community member wire, like the cable wire, WIRE?" And it wasn't until then I realized that they have the same pronunciation. That's my ESL gap. English is not my first language. And so after the conversation, I actually had a little epiphany, again, like I said, after shower. And then I said, you know what, like, the international community actually is a bunch of people are connecting with each other with ideas and resources, and supporting each other and transmitting the energy of optimism. And that's what cable wire is actually doing. Cable wire connects from dot to dot, and they transmit energy to make things work. And that's exactly what we are doing here, to try to support each other, get each other's back, and make things happen, even during the most special time right now in 2020. So this is how WIRE was born. It's connection with intention and connection with purpose. And we are very glad that you're here, so that we can all be connected and transmit this energy of optimism and expand that to the world. So without further ado, like we want to introduce you what is in the store today. So it's a 3-day event, right? So the first day, who are actually going to be on the speaker side, sharing their journey, sharing their conversation and story with you. So Marie, would you help sharing the screen? So if you go to WYRED.live, WYRED.live, you will see the full schedule of WYRED this weekend. So on Friday, we will start with a welcome and grounding exercise. We'll start every day with a grounding practice, whether it's yoga or meditation. And then following, we have our beautiful Angel Marie giving a talk on Gen Z. And following that, we have another very beautiful lady from Bali, Evelyn Vargas, talking about connecting the dot backward. And then following Evelyn, we have our in-house musicians, truly a musician, talking about how to expand creativity together as a team, as a community, in your own perspective community. And then following that, we actually have two members from the Simon Sinek team. One of them is Rich Defini. He will be sharing the lessons that we learned from 2020. And along the same realm of inspiration, we would have Dwight Bailey talking about inclusion, because again, we are international community all together. So what is the formula for inclusion? I wonder what that is. I haven't heard that talk, so this would be the first time with you guys as well. And after that, we would have Jeannie Chung talking about the magic of embracing cultural confidence. And then and the second to the last person, it might be a familiar face with you, Stephen Shaleski. He actually offered to open up his living room and then have a fireside chat with us. So if you would like to have some personal interaction with Stephen, make sure to join that session. And the last but not least, we have a leading lady in our international community, leading her life, Christine Moore, who is going to share with us how to bridge gap so that we can prosper. So that is the lineup for today. If you haven't signed up for some of the talk that you found actually pretty interesting, make sure to go back to WYRED.live/booking and you can reserve a seat over there. And without further delay, we would like to introduce you to our first grounding exercise. Actually, we have Nidhi. Nidhi, are you here? From Shivalanda Yoga Ranch, New York. Shivalanda, it's actually a yoga organization internationally from New York City all the way to Australia, Germany, or France, and the Bahamas. So what is so special about Shivalanda is it not only teaches us yoga, it's not only a physical exercise, it's actually a ritual that creates a deeper connections between our body and mind. And through breathing practices and different variation of the yoga pose. So it's not the very, it can be strenuous if you are the first time yoga practitioner, but they return the true nature of yoga, which is helping people to meditate for a longer period of time. And again, living a very mindful lifestyle. So you sign up for this. And so the next few minutes, please grab your yoga mat, get it ready, and then get settled down. And we would have Nidhi in the next 30 minutes for our grounding exercise. Nidhi, are you ready?
Yeah. Hello, good morning from New York City. My name is Bhavani. Namaste. Very nice to meet you all, and I will guide you through the next 30 minutes for breathing exercises and some yoga postures. So very happy to meet you all over the world. I'm originally from Germany and living in Berlin in New York since 15 years and practicing yoga since 20 years with Shivananda and teaching. So let us start all over the world. Namaste. So sit cross-legged on the floor, either on a cushion or your mat, or you also can sit on the chair. If you sit on the chair, please do not lean back. Let's begin with some shoulder rolls to release any tension that we carry in our shoulders. We all do that. So sit straight, your back is straight, your shoulders are relaxed. Relax your legs. And we begin. Just pull your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, and down. Now we're changing direction. Bring your shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Take a deep breath. Now bring your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze and one more time. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze and one more time. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze and deep breath. And now we do something for our neck. So we are sitting a lot, and especially during these times in front of the computer. So you can do that anytime if you want to have a little break. So inhale, exhale, bring your chest to your chin and just at your head hang. And up and slightly bring your head back. Just slightly. Up, chin to your chest. Up, slightly back. Up, chin to the chest. Up and slightly back. And up. Take a deep breath. Breathing is the best just to do it through your nose. We will continuing with breathing exercise, which is called pranayama in Sanskrit. And please keep your mouth closed to have the most beautiful effects from our breathing. We're starting with abdominal breathing, which is beautiful because you use your full lung capacity. So sit upright, your back is straight. It's important that your belly has enough room to move. Your shoulders are back and relaxed. Relax your face. Put your right hand on your belly. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. My voice will guide you. You just follow my voice. So inhale, abdomen out like a balloon. Exhale, abdomen all the way back to your spine. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen to the spine. Inhale, abdomen out. Exhale, abdomen. Inhale, abdomen up. Exhale, abdomen. Inhale, abdomen up. Exhale, abdomen. Continue for a few more breaths. own rhythm. Just enjoy the beautiful movement of your belly and the air which is streaming inside the nose and out. Now we continue to using the upper part of our lungs too. So put your left hand on your chest. Keep breathe. I will guide you. Just follow my voice. Inhale and exhale. Focus on your chest and feel like the air filling in your lungs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. I feel your energy coming from all over the world. Release your hands and bring your hands, interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head. And we continue breathing. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, abdomen up. Exhale, abdomen. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Do a few more in your own pace and enjoy. Release your hands and your arms, bring them back on your neck, and do some shoulder rolls. Both directions. And you can stretch shoulders a little bit and take a deep breath. We continue with a beautiful calming breathing exercise, alternate nostril breathing. Anuloma, Viloma, and Sanskrit. Important in our hands in this case. Through your left hand is the Chin Mudra. The index finger and the thumb are touching, and you just rest your left hand on your leg. It stays there during the whole exercise. Your right hand, it's called Vishnu Mudra. Your first two fingers are tucked into the palm. Using the thumb to close our right nostril and the ring finger and the pinky to close the left nostril. We will alternate between both nostrils. Don't worry, I guide you, follow my voice. If it feels funny in the beginning, just breathe normally and join us again. So take a deep inhalation and exhalation, and keep your mouth closed. Bring your right thumb to your right nostril and inhale left on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Change, close your left nostril, exhale right on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale right on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Changing nostrils, close your right nostril, and exhale left. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale left. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Exhale right. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale right. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Exhale left. On 1, on 2, 3, 4, 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale right. Left. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. And exhale right. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale right. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. And exhale left. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. And inhale left. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. And exhale right. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. And inhale right. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. And exhale left. On 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Slowly release your eyes. Keep your eyes closed and feel the beautiful effect of the alternate nostril breath. Take a deep breath and release. You can use alternate nostril breathing in any situation of your life to calm down your mind and focus on self. Namaste. This is a part of beautiful breathing exercises in the Shivananda classical Hatha Yoga tradition. And now we're switching to the asanas, the yoga postures. So please remove your cushions if you sit on a cushion and lie flat on your floor, on your mat. We start into some warm-up exercises with leg raises. So you lying flat on the floor, your arms are behind you, your legs are together, feet are flat, and your chin is slightly tucked into relaxed neck. We're doing single and double leg raises. So we start with single leg raises. Your palms facing to the floor and to the knee. Inhale, bring your right leg up on 1, on 2, on 3. And exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And left leg up on 1, on 2, on 3. And exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale, right leg up on 1, on 2, on 3. And exhale, right leg down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale, left leg up on 1, on 2, on 3. And exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And right leg up on 1, on 2, on 3. And exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And left leg up on 1, on 2, on 3. And exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And right leg up. And hold your right leg up in the air, wherever it is. Beautiful. And then interlace your fingers behind your leg. Breathe, deep breathing. Try to focus on the breath. And then you inhale and and hold and breathe. And exhale and lower your shoulders and your head down to your floor. And exhale, release your neck. You may shake the right leg out a little bit. And we will do the same with the left. Inhale, left leg up. Anywhere but the knee. And then inhale, exhale, lift your shoulders and your head up and walk your hands closer to your feet and breathe. Focus on your lower belly area. Breathe. And inhale, exhale, release your shoulders and your head back to the floor. And bring your legs down to the mat. You may shake the legs up. We continue with double leg raises. So you can leave your hands where they are, close to your body. If you like to have more support, bring your hands behind your buttocks. Important is that your lower back is staying on the floor, not how high your legs are. Make sure the chin is tucked in, that the shoulders are relaxed. And we begin. Inhale, both legs up on 1, on 2, on 3, and exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale, both legs up on 1, on 2, on 3, and exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale up on 1, on 2, on 3, and exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale up on 1, on 2, on 3, and exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale up on 1, on 2, on 3, and exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. And inhale up on 1, on 2, on 3, and exhale down on 1, on 2, on 3. Beautiful. You may shake out your legs if you like a little bit. So you strengthen your core area, which is very important for our asanas. So take a moment to breathe deeply. Go back to your belly breathing. So focus on your breath and how your belly is moving out and in. Deep, slow breath. You feel the beautiful energy that is building up in your body for the beautiful Friday all over the world. And then slowly sit up. We continue with a beautiful exercise to open our hips, the butterfly, to bring the soles of your feet together and get hold of your feet or your ankles, wherever they are on your legs. It is fine. Your back is straight, that's important, and you look straight forward to the wall in front of you, and then you flip your knees in your own pace. Whatever time it is, there you are, depends how your body is open. So here in New York City, it's at the moment 5 a.m., so it's earlier, so it's normal that the body is a little, it's just second. So just flip your knees. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Just breathe and enjoy. This relieves a lot of tension that we hold in our hips. So it's good to do it every day in front of the TV or just so. Then hold your knees. Bring the elbows on your thighs. Inhale, exhale, and forward. Just. You can press your elbows a little bit on your neck to open the hips even more. And breathe. And come up. We're doing now an exercise, sitting forward then. which is very good to reduce belly fat. So remove any flesh from your sit bones. Your legs are straight. Your feet are flat. Your hands are beside the hip. Your back is straight. And we inhale both arms up above the hip. Relax your shoulders and from your hips. Inhale, exhale, bend forward and down. And we're coming up again. Inhale, lengthen, try to reach the ceiling and then inhale, exhale, bend forward and down again. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. And this time stay. Let your hand on the legs or your feet, wherever they are, fine. Take a deep breath. And inhale, both arms up. And exhale, bring them down. Now we're moving on to backward squat then. This is cobra. So you now first turn your belly over to your belly. So lie on your belly. Form a pillow with your hand and rest your cheek on the belly. On your pillow, it's like your own pillow. Your legs are parallel and you breathe. Just come back to the belly breathing. Extend your belly against the floor and then back to the spine. And breathe. This is a relaxation position. Breathe. Take a few deep breaths. We continue with the cobra. Bring your forehead on the mat. Your fingertips are aligned with the top of your shoulders. And your elbows are tucked in close to your back. Your legs are straight and your heels are touching. Available. Now we begin. Inhale, lift your forehead, nose, chin, up, look up to the ceiling and exhale. Bring your chin, nose, forehead down. Inhale, forehead, nose, chin, up and exhale down. Inhale, up and exhale down. Inhale, up and stay here a moment and breathe. And try to open up your chest. Breathe. And exhale, bring your forehead, nose, chin down. Form again a pillow with your hand. Rest your cheek on the pillow, look to the other side, and breathe. You continue with cat and cow. So come on your knees. Your hands are under your shoulders. Inhale, belly out, look up, that's the cow. And exhale, curve your back, look to your navel, that's the cat. And again, inhale, out, and exhale, curve your back, and breathe. And inhale, cat. Exhale, curve your back, look to your navel. Do a few more in your own pace. This is a beautiful exercise to release tension from your back. Best time to do it every morning to come out of the bed. And stop and bring your backs to your heels or wherever they are. Then reach out with Entscheidung. Breathe, feel the stretch. And walk the fingers a little further forward to intensify the stretch. And release, bring your hands beside the knees and slowly roll up. And be coming to the next asana, the spinal twist, half spinal twist. So you sit on your heels and then you bring your buttocks to your right. And separate your knees a little bit. Your back is straight. You bring your right hand behind your back close to your body. And your left hand on your right knee. Inhale, look forward and exhale, twist a little bit. Look over your shoulder. Breathe. Feel. Breathe. And inhale, exhale, come back to the center. We're changing sides. Bring your buttocks to the left. Separate your knees again. Your left hand is behind your back. Your right hand on the left. Inhale, exhale, turn and look for the left shoulder. Breathe into the twist. Each breath you can twist a little more. Whatever feels good for you on this Friday. And exhale, back to the center. And continue with standing poses. So please stand up. And just bend a little bit the hips or feet right apart. And breathe. Feel ground. Feel your ground. The next posture is the palm tree. So, your feet are parallel. Inhale, bring your hands up, the palms facing forward. And then come up on your toes and breathe. Exhale down. Do it again. Inhale, up to your toes. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And stay there a moment. And try to reach the sky, the ceiling. Try to balance. And exhale. Beautiful. You can roll your shoulders. Now we do a lateral twist. So then straight, your shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, both arms up. And grip your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, exhale, and over to your right side. Back to center. Change hands. Right hand on your left wrist. Inhale, exhale, and twist. Breathe here a little bit, stretch. And back to center. One more time. Changing hands, left hand on right wrist, and bend over to the right side. Back, and changing side, right hand on your left wrist, and twist, and back to center. Beautiful. This was the last asana for today. So we're finishing with some shoulder rolls. Just forward and backward. Then you can shake out your body in any way you like to release any remaining tension. And we're finishing up, and this is in each of in our yoga classes with the final relaxation. So please come back to your mat, to your floor, and lie flat on your back. Make sure you are comfortable. Your legs are 1 foot wide apart. That's comfortable. Your arms are beside you, 45 degrees, arms facing up. Your eyes are closed, and I will guide you. Just a deep breath. Come back to your belly breathing. Inhale and we start with tense and release, just to release any remaining tension. So inhale, bring your right leg up from the floor a little bit and tense, 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 and inhale, left leg up, tense, 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 and squeeze your buttocks and lift your hips from the floor, tense, 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 and lift your arms up, make fists with your hand and tense, tense, tense. Open your fingers wide, stretch your fingers and back. Bring your shoulders to your ears, squeeze, 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 and now squeeze all your facial muscles to your nose, make a sour face, and open your mouth, stretch out your tongue, open your eyes, look behind you, and take a deep breath, focus on the belly again, and just follow my voice. Do a mental relaxation. I'm relaxing my feet and my neck. Feet and neck are relaxing. My feet and neck are completely relaxing. My hips and my buttocks. My hips and buttocks are relaxing. My hips and buttocks are completely relaxing my lower, middle, and upper back. My lower, middle, upper back are relaxing. My lower, middle, and upper back completely released. And relaxing my abdomen and my chest. My abdomen and my chest are relaxing. My abdomen and my chest are completely released. I'm relaxing my hands and my arms. My hands and arms are relaxing. My hands and arms are completely released. Relaxing my shoulders and my neck. My shoulders and neck are relaxing. My shoulders and neck are completely released. I'm relaxing my head and my face. My head and face are relaxing. My head and face are completely released. All my internal organs are released. All my internal organs are completely released. My mind is relaxing. My mind is completely released. in the beautiful wave of relaxation, entering the soles of my feet, streaming up my body, to my head and scalp. I'm feeling my neck, becoming my inner peace. I am my inner peace. Just enjoy it for a few more moments. And let's go. Slowly come back to your body, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring your arms above your head and give yourself a good long stretch. Whenever you are ready, come back to your sitting position. Thank yourself for the time you dedicated today for your practice. Have a beautiful rest of the day or the evening. Namaste. Beautiful to meet you.
Thank you so much, Vanani. It's so good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. I was so excited when I heard about it. You did so great. I think, thank you so much. I think it's beautiful to have these global events and to bring people together in these times. So congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very glad that you can guide us and join us. And guys, how is yoga? And do you have any questions during this session? Please pop it in the chat. And if you are interested in learning about the Shivananda Nonprofit Yoga Center, again, they're all over the world. And I am going to pop the name down to the chat. Oops, sorry. And if you have any questions, feel free to pop it in the chat. And right now, we are going to actually close this session. And again, thank you so much, Varani, Om Namah Shivaya and Namaste. And we will close this session. And I hope that you guys get some sweat and are awake right now, or at least get some tension out of your body. And give us a thumb up, thumb down, or social. How was the session? Awesome. Great. Okay, so we will reset the room for the next session. And again, if you are not registered yet for the next session, which is actually going to be a very amazing session, please go to wired.live/booking, and you will be able to get a link upon your registration. And we will see some of you, hopefully all of you, in 5 minutes.
All right, everybody, for those of you who are here, we're going to put you in the waiting room. So if you're joining us for the next session, I'll be doing the next session. So you can stay, stay there in the waiting room, and then we will let everybody in once we are ready. All right, everybody. So go get, you can have a stretch, or you can have your morning, afternoon, or evening coffee. We'll see you in a little while.